Hello, I'm Tom Chambers and I'm in Dial M for Murder, the classic Alfred Hitchcock thriller, and I'm at the New Theatre until Saturday the 6th of November. So the thing about this play is that it's essentially, is it possible to get away with the perfect murder? Can you plan a murder and get away with it? Will it be perfect? The blueprint. It is a 1950s classic. It's Alfred Hitchcock, Grace Kelly in the film, and I mean it's beautiful writing. It feels like it should be called Killing Eve if you were to try and tell a modern audience what is this. And it's the mystery of the crime, the murder, and it's not a whodunit, it's a howdunit. So it's all about, it's like a Swiss watch. It's very, very quick, fast-paced, and it's all about the detail of how did that happen, how did they do that, how did they get away with it or try to. With a play like this, I mean, the key is the writing, but it's really fascinating. What drew me to this is the fact that there are so many people out there in society who are chameleons. I mean, it's a snake in the grass. They are really lovely to your face, but actually there's something going on behind. You know, it's narcissistic, sociopathic, hopefully not murderers, but it's just it's a framework of being scammed and how you can easily be scammed. And I mean, there's so much content in life because humans can be very bad people, and there's a lot out there to research. But I really enjoy the idea of on stage you're able to really work at something to shape it, and you keep shaping it to make it the best it can possibly be, and with that the changing of voices and pace and speed and direction, and it's just fascinating, and it's like fencing with words when it's a gameplay and you're trying to manipulate characters, and so I mean the stage itself and the audience, get to feel that, and the audience also almost direct you, because when you do something one night that's just creative in the moment and they respond and they laugh, you think, I'm going to register that and I'll keep that and add that to the performances. So I mean it's a really fascinating engine, the theatre. Yeah, so I deliberately didn't watch the film until I felt secure in the way we were doing it, because we have made it 1960s and we've got rid of maybe the kind of oak panelled walls and the cardigans and that sort of feel, or the pipe sort of thing, because it can sit in that, and we're just trying to make it a little bit fresher for the audience. And then also the way with the script, we've just taken out the odd word we've just brought it up to date a little bit. So yeah, the set is, it looks like something out of John Lewis, really. I think it's a brilliant set. I mean, the whole thing together, the shape, the style of it is. I mean, it really is. It's also like a train. The set is not like a train, but when the play starts, it's off and you're moving, and the set is brilliant because it's got this long kind of banana-shaped sofa, and we're constantly kind of moving around it and being placed in different areas, and it's quite stylised as well. So it's I mean it's a fascinating piece. Out of all the cast, the best person at Cluedo would probably be Max, the writer, because Max is the genius writer. I mean, he's a crime writer, and that's the character in the play, that he actually works out what's going on because he's putting himself in that position. So he's sort of, he's the one, Max, who's played by Michael Salami. So we're here until the 6th of November in Cardiff at the New Theatre, and I've already had a taste of, I've got 3 children, so at home it's kind of all to bed early and lights out, but here, yes, we went to karaoke last night and we had the most amazing fun. We, as a company, certainly the first night, we try and go for a drink, and just because we're moving from place to place, we ended up in a fantastic karaoke bar, and so I was singing Something Stupid with Eleanor, who is the DS. So in terms of what's more nerve-wracking, getting away with murder or doing Strictly, there's a very, very close competition there. I would say that doing Strictly is definitely more nerve-wracking because it's live in the moment of trying to, you've got 90 seconds to remember all the steps, and you've only had 5 days or 4 days really to learn an entire routine and to get it to the standards where you're suddenly going to be judged by the whole nation. It's definitely. So if you are thinking of having a night out in Cardiff, then I would recommend Dino Pomona because it is just sheer brilliance. It's acidly funny at the same time, having black humour, black comedy in this incredible, fast-paced, manipulating challenge of, can you get away with a perfect crime? It's a brilliant night, and I mean that.